it's TJ Vitens with Strategic Real Estate Experts again. Today we're going to make a quick video for you with the 10 commandments thou shalt not do when applying for a real estate loan. So commandment number 1, thou shalt not change jobs, become self-employed, or quit your job. So hopefully that one's pretty self-explanatory, but don't quit your job, don't start your own business when you're in the middle of looking to buy a house. Commandment number 2 is thou shalt not buy a car or truck, or you might be living in it. Commandment number 3, thou shalt not use credit cards excessively or fall behind on any of your payments. Look, hopefully some of this is self-explanatory, but we've seen all of these happen. So again, make sure you're making your credit card payments. Don't start using your credit cards excessively, or you might ruin your debt-to-income ratio. If you don't know what that is, ask myself or ask your lender. Commandment number 4 is thou shalt not spend money you've set aside for your closing costs or down payment. Again, you're going to need that money, so don't do it. Commandment number 5, thou shalt not omit debts or liabilities from your lender during the loan application process. Look, I've seen tons of stuff over the years out there. The lender's always going to pull your credit. Some things don't always show up, like especially IRS judgments, past tax liens, something like that, maybe a medical bill. Eventually they get to a point where they pull title and that will show all of that. So let your lender know upfront about those things. It's not something that's hidden just because it's not on your credit report. They will find out. So commandment number 6, thou shalt not buy furniture. And again, if you have the money set aside for it, that's probably fine. I did specifically have in one of my situations, I was helping a seller. The buyer went out 2 weeks before closing, bought a bunch of furniture on credit, and they ended up ruining or hurting their debt-to-income ratio, and they were not able to buy the house, and that caused the seller not able to buy the next house they wanted. So do not go buy a bunch of excessive furniture on credit. Commandment number 7 is do not originate any other inquiries into your credit. So don't go out, please, and apply for a bunch of loans, especially for a car or credit cards, stuff like that. Commandment number 8, thou shalt not make large deposits into your bank account without checking with your lender first. Again, this one seems really weird, but I actually had a specific situation where I had a buyer. He sold just a little John boat for $3,000, put that $3,000 in his bank account, and the lender almost ended up not being able to give him the loan because they want to be able to track where that money comes from because he was using part of that money for the down payment. So again, if you're going to make a large deposit, make sure you ask myself or your lender about it, how to deposit it properly, and also we want to make sure we track where that money came from. Commandment number 9 is thou shalt not change banks, again, because we need that banking history to make sure that we can show the lender and the underwriter that you're a good, solid borrower. And commandment number 10 is thou shalt not co-sign for a loan or for anything for someone else during this process. So again, hopefully that's self-explanatory. Most of these are things I've actually run into over the years. If you ever have any questions about what you should or shouldn't do, make sure you ask myself or your lender during the process, and we can make sure we have a smooth transaction and get you to the closing table so you can buy the house you're looking forward to. In the meantime, if you have any questions about the home buying process, you're looking for someone to help you kind of through it and set up a game plan for you, feel free to reach out to us at Strategic Real Estate Experts. Again, my name is TJ Vitens. My contact information is just below here, and we look forward to helping you soon.